I saw a video on my feed today that said being alone is power. What happens when you're always alone? Do you just become this supersonic, super freaking califragilistic? You content this way? That's what it's saying. Good. Being alone. I'm not necessarily lonely. Being alone all the time, it's inevitable that you're going to have at least moments of loneliness. Yeah, I honestly believe that you're more than happy. I'm more than content. Okay. It is like jail. You could be someone that has done time, or your life is like you're constantly doing time. This is someone where people could, this is for who you didn't do time. People think you did, or they think you're lying about doing it. And it's because of the way you live, your organization, placing things in certain spots, the way you sit to yourself. It's as if you did easy, hard, or you made hard time. You did hard time easy. There you go. This is over and over and over again. But I also feel like when you're like this, though, this is when your creative side comes out, which is why you become more powerful eventually. It doesn't, I think when we hear that, instinctively we think powerful physically. This is a little bit different. There you are. Your art changes, your makeup, your hair, the clothing, for the one in fashion. Because when you're alone, you don't feel like you're living for other people. And when you're into the fashion shit, you can create and put on weird things and not worry about somebody else's opinion affecting whether or not you want to push it. Same thing with your art. You know how influenced we are by other people. Even when we say we're not easily influenced, we think now with that instinctively, when I say I'm influenced by them, that must mean to drink or do drugs. It could just be that they make you second guess something that you're working on. Is scared to death of prison. Ha 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 ha. Funny. That's just them saying, yep, you were right, that it's like you put yourself in this prison. So if you did do time for the first time, I feel like you aced that shit. And it's because your life has just been this way. You know that there's power in stillness. You learned this from this, you didn't read it. Power in silence, sacral. It's sexy the way you do this. You make loners, the loner thing, the lone wolf. We're not used to this in females. When we hear wolf, we don't usually think feminine, right? And stand your ground. I'm telling you, I just had a feeling in my body that I would normally have if I had a cock and I just got hard. That's how I just felt. What's this doing here, though? This must not be you. Who's this? Is this a hotel or a business? Or is this a job? What's this company here? Let me get some letters and see if we can do it a little differently. Stroke? Well, I mean, previous stroke. That's for the painter or the makeup artist. When you're by yourself, for the one who's interested in makeup and even movie makeup, gore and stuff, I feel like when you're by yourself and shit, it's the same thing. People judge you for what you do creatively. They're going to judge you no matter what you do. MC. Carmichael's. BU. Some burger, I don't know what the burger joint is. Burger franchise is also what I see. and cuff, CUF. That's how you work great like that. You're going to get multiple. If you're not already in this and you're thinking of doing it, or you feel like I'm being pushed to do it, don't fight the shit. You may not even realize what you're good at until this happens. You're going to, for those with the creative block, you're going to have multiple ideas. I wouldn't put them all out there at once. I would put some on the back burner for times where you have this lull, and then maybe that's what everybody should do. Maybe you upload extra videos and put them on reserve, right? You get ideas for clothing lines. Keep them in the closet. Name them. Get everything set. That way when there's a downtime in this line of work, it's not down for you. I see boom. I see bum too. That's the first thing I was going to go with. And it could be that somebody thought, okay, there is a bum on the other side who is, let me find out who the bum is. They're in the same situation. See, when you're like this, I'm telling you, it's something where you could even sit in the sun and the sun's giving you ideas, or you're listening to a sun frequency and you should. This thing with this sun card, whatever this represents for you, and then the boundaries, it's getting some shit flowing. Even lyrics, yep, with the Page of Swords. Keep shit. What did I say I was pulling on? Oh, a bum. Look at. They could have even thought that you were, and said that you're a bum, or they just assume because you're by yourself that you're messy, because when they're by themselves, see, this person, I'm guessing, needs someone to care for them. They need someone to cook for them, clean for them, do the laundry, straighten up when they get up and walk away. And that's it. Can't put the phone down. That they're on it and they're on social media, but that could be a big difference too. I don't feel here a lot of phone thing, but if you do, it's you just use it differently. You've lost that love and feeling. Whoa, that love and feeling. You've lost that. It's the kind of person that you are in this situation. I'm not sure if it's for everybody. You could have went to prison or jail, and I feel like somebody thought you were going to be terrified, or you could have thought this could even be that facility, or a correctional facility, or even getting locked up in some type of mental prison. I feel like this is what it was supposed to do, or what the normal outcome would be. Gazelle, there you are, flowing through it like a motherfucker. I'm not even going to look up what that means. That's the first thing I thought, and that's what I'm going with. Willingness. This is the adult in you, right? And this is going to bring out the adult in you for people who feel like this is being forced into your life. Let's get a spell card. This is for the kids. This is going to help mold you into an adult at an earlier age. And I'm not really sure that that's what they want, but I feel like whatever your situation is, or they see something coming in the future, this is equal to EQ. Let me put this up there. Equate. This could even be a math student where you're going to wind up solving some problem. Is this the problem of the year? Or you'll come up with one if you're the professor or the teacher, a spell for wealth. This is going to bring it to you. I feel like some of you are a little you're too focused negatively on this Ten of Pentacles. You're thinking, what can I do that's going to bring in big money? And these ideas that you're having now, because you're thinking big money, that there's this reality that your ideas starting from the bottom here are not going to equate this type of revenue, and it's frustrating you. You have to come up with the idea from Knight of Wands, having passion for this shit. Yep, yeah, I have passion for fashion. Yes, I do, and craving for savings. I have a passion for art, tattoos. How can you practice tattooing when somebody doesn't want a tat? I don't know, there's got to be some type of fruit or vegetable or something that you can find that you can practice on. This offering I make is my blessing to all, greatest of gods, Lord Yov of the sky. From you all heavenly gifts do fall. Most generous of all, you never deny. To you I am grateful, so mote it be. Focusing only on the outcome is changing the course of this path. For this one here, Beelzebub. Some of you, I just heard honey or felt it. Fuck it. Honey. You're going to figure out something to do. Please don't come out with another organic honey with a different label. I think there's just only so many freaking things you can do with honey to have all these brands. Thank you. We're done. Cap it off. But somebody will figure out something else to do with honey. Beeswax. You started it and then just got distracted. Asmodeus. This is the music industry. Oh, Christ. You combine the two of these. What the hell is this now? Bees and music. Oh. I think what they want you to do is, for the people in music, start playing 432 hertz. Some of you said that this is out of control, or I want to make sure that I'm not going this route or it doesn't get worse. And it could be what I don't feel like these people get down with playing any frequency in music, but you could. Just that one. That'd be all. I'm very chill, a little aggravated upstairs, a little aggravated. Angela or Jesse or both of them are upstairs. Protection in the reverse. Is this what it is? Right. Well, this is also, I value my brain and what I do with it and what I know the results are going to be. Even if it's not something that's going to be public or popular, you know that this is how you keep yourself sane. This is protecting my mind, protecting my vessel, therefore protecting everything that's in it and comes out of it. Somebody else is just waiting to die. You know, and this is you standing in the face of it. You could even be sick and dying and you still are more creative. This is what I'm getting. I'm not sure if you know you're sick. You may not go to the doctor. Usually people like this, with the protection in the reverse, I'm going to put it upright with you. I just feel like you believe as long as you're doing this, you're putting out good into the world, and there's just some type of protection that you get, whether you believe it's coming from God, angels, ancestors, alien beings, or it's just something that forms around you because of the life and the mindset that comes with this, which now curtails, thank you, is that you, Stephen? Thank you. Your magnetic field in this bubble. Yeah, it's like a hula hoop with a bubble around it. There you go. Tell me more. The other one does not have it. I don't, this is what you're telling something. I don't value me and what I do. Therefore, I don't secure it. I don't need securing from anyone else. As above, so below. That's something also 11 that I wanted to talk about. Upstairs and 11. Case, upstairs, and 11. Maya. All right. Star Wars. Because I think what we have here is just the differences between somebody that does something because they have a passion for it. And I don't see any money here at all. Honestly, there's no pentacle cards here. But this is happiness, gratitude. This is, I mean, you could just be anticipating something from this. And then there's the other one. This is just done, death. My phone's about to be shut off. That's all I care about is the money. And then when you're not creative and all you care about is the money, you wind up doing fucked up shit for temporary gain. Let me clear this while I'm speaking for you impatient motherfuckers. What Star Wars? I see movies popping up about Star Wars a lot. Empire Strikes Back and shit, but today Star Wars stuck out to me. Forced to be alone. This was connected to the alone thing. Are we being forced to be alone because of some wars that were going on in the ethers, as above, again so below? And I feel that the only way that it would have protected us or that we would have been affected, it's not like we're going to be in the crossfires of some lasers. But are we? You fuckers. But it could be more of the energy that's being sent, Star Wars, that invades or evades our minds and our bodies and shit, and then we wind up fighting with each other. Did you guys feel that today? I got up and I wanted to, I just wanted to take names, you know what I mean? And it has dissipated somewhat, but I could feel that it was a frequency. Thank you for proving me right. What you need to do during those times is, one, acknowledge that that's it. Let's just say that, let's say it's not it. This is how you're going to evade now possible prosecution, you know, or being arrested. You're going to acknowledge that that's what it is. Oh, I feel that. I'm not going to give it. You're going to pull that narc out in you and say, I'm not going to give it to you. I will go out of my way and even come out of pocket to win this one. This is a battle that you want to choose. It's an easy one. If you know what you do, you put headphones on and you put music on and start dancing and singing and just ignore it completely. Or you can meditate. I found it difficult to get away from that through meditation, but yet I didn't really try that hard either. I was just occupying myself. I did my hair, my makeup, and modify something. They're saying there are some things that maybe need tweaking. Just go over certain things and keep your mind busy. That's what they're attacking with us. Let me see if they want me to speak anything else about this shit. Warrior woman. That warrior, though, contain that shit. This is for those of you who like to stand up for people. I think it could affect you the most, this frequency, because you're instinctive protectors and defenders, and that could come out in a different way, in an unhealthy way. Yeah, with the justice, definitely. Warrior woman. Yeah. And somebody will wind up stealing a pen off of somebody, and you'll walk them just snapping, you know? Something like that, maybe. This frequency, I don't know, the other ones that I felt like they were wanting to kill slowly with them. I don't know how you can just do that shit. You have a problem with someone, and I know you're trying to perfect just targeting them solely. Because you justified in some way that this is okay to do to somebody. That your life, it's okay and acceptable, and even get sport by your jerk-off fucking buddies to attack people like this, like you are somebody higher. The irony here is that I'm going to guess that when it comes to the DNA and something that matters, they outrank you. This is how you make up for it. Whether you know it or not, your soul could know it. if whatever's left of this shit, but it's affecting animals, children. But you don't strike me as the type that really gets down with that. This Ace of Pentacles to me would be the music, right? The project, this keeping you busy. Hold that shit inside. It's going to help you. Yep. I know you want to get angry. Somebody wants to say something about a marriage and a pregnancy. I don't know what this is going on with you, but you could have gotten the wrong information. I would hold back on doing this only because, one, this situation doesn't affect you at all. I mean, this is just you wanting to get in someone's business. But I feel like you picked up on, why do I care so much? Oh, another thing I want to touch on before I forget. This MK Ultra, this brainwashing, this memory erasing. I know that there are many people besides myself experiencing bouts of forgetfulness, immediate forgetfulness. I kind of asked in my own way what it was about, because I'm not sure if this is being done by the government, another species, or they could both be doing it and be doing it for different reasons. But I felt that it was because there's too much trauma and not many people are aware, we're not sure how to erase that, right? I mean, we listen to these frequencies and you listen to these subliminals. Is there something else that can be done, and are they doing it? Did we agree to this in some way or create a contract? It could also be that a frequency levels out the neuroreceptors or a part of your brain that maybe lets in programming, right? And this could be a frequency or something. Even this pulse thing could be possibly something that's involved with that. Now I'm sitting here. My mind now is possibly in an REM, or what we would believe to be an REM type state. This being played all the time, if it is, not sure, would keep us there now, able everywhere we go to take in information that's going to program us. I'm not saying we have chips put in us against our will and shit, although I believe that they're working towards that. This seems like a lot of work. I feel drained and I'm tired of getting up to do this shit, really. But then here's the programming. It's not so much that somebody's got a microphone. They're not universal microphones or speakers and shit, but it's all the things that we see throughout the day. Advertisements, right? The billboard shits. Advertisements listening to this kind of shit. Music, the TV shows, movies. Just the conversations people talk about now with the shit, the distraction they put on media. And now people talk about it. This becomes the program. We're doing it for them, is what I'm trying to say. Somebody didn't just ask me, how do you? You figure that shit out on your own. What do you do when you don't want to hear or take in anything? Right? Whatever that is. Oh, this is holding it in. And I think that what you were going to do is you were going to speak up and defend someone else. That's the warrior woman or man. This is who you are. I find myself defending verbally and even physically people that I may not even know. And I don't even know if they deserve it or they even like me. Maybe I need to stand up and defend myself, Jordan, a little bit. A little bit more, right. All right, I think that's it for that one. With this, it's the frequency and the being alone. This, I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence with whether some of you are really good at being alone, whether that thing affected you. I guess it does. You wouldn't acknowledge it. You wouldn't be able to defeat it if it didn't affect you. So it did affect you. This is a big deal, which is why if someone just said, why is this? It's because this frequency is designed to cause problems between people. The fox in reverse. What's with the fox? Am I missing something? This could be someone's last name that's involved. This fox card comes out constantly. Markle. Justina. Pointy ears. I was wondering about that too. Are they implanting DNA through this feeling as well? Not if you stated and made it clear that you do not consent. No, we don't. Plant. Where are we at now? I'm your private dancer. You're white, no doubt. Dancer for money. It's great though when you're alone. You don't need a pole. Make an invisible pole. It's better than not practicing at all. Ruler and lover. Plant. Oh, are the two of you like this? I have two people here who you both, this rule with lovers, I feel like you rule your own world together. It's effortless. It just flows. I like it. With the plant, you're both grounded. You both got your feet planted in the right goddamn spot. But I'm not sure if everybody here is together. Page of Swords. Telepathically, you are. You're telling each other, even possibly while you're asleep. Do you guys meet in another realm or something? Somebody had a dream about that, or they had this weird premonition or knowing, or why am I thinking this? I do believe it, yeah. And I think that you guys have been speaking telepathically since you were children. This may be part of this memory thing that you don't remember. You may not, you didn't know what it was then. Okay, yeah, and there's my page. Yep, I feel like you guys, somebody around you could have picked up that the two of you did this, or that you did this. Say that you're soulmates and you've known each other since you were young. It could have been that the two of you, with your facial expressions, if you went to the same school or the same person babysat you, that they could tell that the two of you were speaking to each other through this way. This is cute, actually. I feel like the two of you both are this justice. You're both like that. So it could have affected the two of you. I'm talking to the two that are together. I don't know if you're married, but I don't believe, I'm not sure though, that this is targeted towards, I always feel like they want to rip apart happy people and companies. I'm not sure what this is to gain. I don't understand wanting to control so much. What's next? It's scary to think of this not being enough. Controlling the world, putting people in lack. Where's the cap for you for pleasure? It's dangerous. Yeah, it's the weird dangerous. Like it's a weak dangerous. Yep. And here you are. All of a sudden, you feel like arguing with each other. It's going to be great for you guys, even roommates. Let's just say this, especially if this is leadership and love. This is two people that already are on the right of arguing throughout the day because they're both strong leaders. That's going to create friction anywhere you go. And I feel like you guys are great with the plant. You do this shit a lot. I'm used to it. One of you walks away. You practice this silence, don't speak thing. I know just what you're saying, right? Don't tell me, you're great at this. This is going to be a huge challenge. There's a couple who actually said, or you thought this, we need a challenge. This is getting too easy. This is your challenge. Yeah, quiet, they put. The two of you got real quiet instinctively. I don't even think you talked about it. The two of you could feel something. Something's not right. Oh man, I'm angry at the way that she sneezed. I'm angry at the way they put the spoon in the sink. Right. That this is a planned attack. Assume every single time, and I'm going to end it here, and this is going to alleviate. We're going to defeat them again. Every time you feel a mood swing, assume that even see it with your mind, that there's something above beaming down to initiate this, and then it's boop, raise the vibe. That's all you can do. See ya.